So I've just been contacted by a lady who, unfortunately, the current landlord wishes needs to sell the property that the ladies and her family is renting in. Now she has 2 cats, so that already might make things difficult for her, for challenging for her, because some properties cannot or do not accept pets. But for her, her biggest concern is actually, and what she needs the most, is security of tenancy. I think she's only moved in for just about over a year now, and the landlord wants to put the property on the market in about 2 months' time, and he's given her notice. Seems like a lovely lady, works in the area, and as does her husband, and you know, she's really keen. I don't normally take the viewings myself. We've got a team that does that, but I thought it's a nice day today. I can come and take some new marketing pictures for this property, and I can also try and help her out as well. So I've just taken the viewing. She absolutely loves it. She's going to talk to her husband. Unfortunately, her husband couldn't attend at such short notice, and hopefully they will progress with it. For us, we want our tenants to stay for as long as possible. I'm pretty sure every landlord or every investor and every lettings agent wants tenants to stay for as long as possible, and it's just simple economics. Every time there's a change over a tenancy, it's really expensive. You know, so you've got the refurb cost, the cost to get the property back to showroom condition, to a standard like this. When a tenant's lived there for a year, 2 years, you know, there are gonna be marks, and you can't just paint over the marks, you have to paint over the whole wall. It's gonna be like that throughout the property. So it's really expensive to turn stuff around. And then you need to do deep clean, then you need to pay for the marketing, then you need to pay for the lettings. And then there's the void period as well. So, you know, from the time that the tenant moves out, turning it around, and then, you know, doing the viewings, that sort of stuff. And then there's the period, the referencing period, the period before the tenant, between when the tenant pays the holding fee and when they move in, because normally the tenant needs about 3 weeks, 2 weeks to 4 weeks before they'll move into a property. That's just normal. So the void period is quite long, you know, potentially it's 2 months. And that, you know, if the rent on a property is £1,200, that's £2,400 in the year. So for us, you know, if you divide it over time, it's a lot of money. So per month. So for us, we want our tenant to stay as long as possible. And also, it's better for you to build a relationship with one person or one family and really look after them than to build loads and loads of relationships with loads and loads of different people. You know, you know what that tenant's like, you know what that family's like, and you can help them better, you have a better relationship. So you don't have to take the risk of getting maybe a wrong tenant again and building a relationship, or building a relationship again. Also, you know, people need security with where they're living. I don't know why people don't, or landlords don't want tenants to stay for longer. I mean, we want our tenants to stay for as long as possible. Anyway, bit of a ramble, but hopefully that's been helpful. My name is Nguyen. We're letting manage high quality HMOs and singles in and around Birmingham, and this one, the weather today is lovely, so I'm going to take some marketing pictures again, like the 3rd set, and a video, just to capture the sunlight, because it will make the, well, it'll be really nice, and it's just really important to have nice marketing pictures and videos on record. All right, see you.